we're gonna do the pink wood grain and black and iridescent, hard to explain situation. So I will just show you instead of tell you. And make sure you can see. I am mixing colors. There we go. I don't think I like that paint, so we'll see what happens. I like that one. I know it seems messy, but actually, sorry, I hold the brush in my mouth, so it's my process. Seems messy looking at the moment, but it's all about the wood look. So that looks so red, that's crazy. But wood is not supposed to be perfect. Wood is supposed to be unpredictable. It's supposed to be different. It's supposed to be all kinds of whatever. So wood grains are fun. They look fantastic under epoxy. They're one of my favorites. You'll see this one. You'll see this one transform a bit over the next few days. I'm gonna try to do at least one live a day with the actual processes of these cubs. I've got quite a few people that want to learn, so after the live, if you want to leave a comment, and obviously don't leave your info except for your channel name or your name, we can talk. I've taught several people who have very successful businesses now to do this. Not this, I mean, yes, this, but the process, what you need to get started. You don't need, when you're starting, you don't need to, go get a ton of stuff. It's not smart. You only need maybe a 2-cup turner. I never suggest a 1-cup turner because it doesn't make any sense. It's the same price almost. Besides a few dollars. It's the same price as the 2-cup turner, so why not have the 2-cup? I can also lead you in the right direction on that. I don't get any kind of commission or anything off of who I suggest you buy from. It is truly trial and error for me. There were turners that used to be my absolute favorite, and they were rock solid, amazing turners, and they did something different with their building process, and now they're crap. So I don't suggest them anymore unless you are capable of having somebody do some work on your turners. I can give you insight and where to go and what to do to reinforce your turners so that your cups don't fall off, so that they stay more level. Leveling is extremely important for your epoxy to cure, not all, lumped on the bottom, on the top. It happens. It happens, and then you can buy a level. You don't have to have an expensive level. Just go get one at the hardware store or even Walmart. Cheap. It's a level. They level things. It doesn't have to be expensive. Kind of important though. You want to make sure not only is your turner level, but you got to make sure what it's sitting on is level as well. So it's important. Wow, look at that pink. Love it. So let me see. I've had a lot of different people ask me different processes, things like that. So I taught myself. I knew nothing about this stuff. So I can save time and aggravation. I don't mind. I don't mind answering some questions. I'm not going to sit and hold somebody's hand several hours a day, every day of the week, unless my time is money. So, and I don't mean that in a weird way, but I do have a family. I do have a business. I do, I have a lot of stuff going on. So, I don't mind helping somebody. I don't mind giving them suggestions, what inks to buy and not to buy, mica powders, to buy and not to buy, the best places for glitter, the best, as far as the best to me, and I've been doing this a couple of years, so I don't promise customers anything that I can't deliver. So if I say, hey, this brand of cup holds ice for 24 hours, you best believe that I am not saying that because, I want to sell this cup. It doesn't do me any good to just say that. This is a business that you want, repeat business, word of mouth, stuff like that. So your best bet is to do your own research. Find companies that are reliable, that do what they say, and not just a fly-by-night thing. You don't want to buy your cups, from, say, some cheap knockoff, anything from the dollar store. You don't want to do that because people are paying their hard-earned money to have something customized, and they certainly don't want it to look pretty but suck. So, you have to keep that in mind, that, there are plenty of other people they can go to. So, you have to kind of keep all those things in mind. I'm just doing the bottom here, sorry. These are alcohol inks and they dry very fast. So that's that for now. It will dry overnight. Tomorrow I will update this cup and we will do the next steps on it. Probably not anything you're expecting, but that's the cool part. So now I'm going to switch gloves because pink is like red and it is very crazy. So I'm going to do this process. I'm letting my hands dry a little bit because they get super sweaty in those gloves. Which means I can't get other gloves on. So that's a thing too. Anyway, so this process next. I just messed up my glitter paper. We're going to do a black, and it's a matte black. I've already done my prep matte black. What's going to go on it is a color shifting, you'll see. I don't have a solid plan for it. I do this. Sometimes my best ideas come out of not having a plan. So, let's see. I'm doing a deciding thing right now on which way I'm going with this. You'll see. Hold on. Let me get my epoxy situated here. I need to buy smaller cups. I forgot today. Now, what we're going to do here, mix up a little bit of epoxy and warm it up. I am going to, oops. On the wall, Polly, that's all glitter. Color-coded glitter. These, the majority of them are my own mixes. So I'll take several different colors and make like a mix. The bottom right there, on the bottom left is mica powders. They're metallic, kind of like car paint. But those are all glitter. And that wall too. Yeah. And then I have more mica powders in that yellow thing right there. These are all alcohol inks in the silver tins like I was just using. Shapes. There's snowflakes in there, leaves, wine glasses. Those are actually paints right there. I use those occasionally for something different. These are all metallic mica powders right here. As you can see, I use different brands for different things. Like, for instance, these brands right here are my favorite for certain things. But I need mica powders that are finely ground, like a white with a tint of silver, true black instead of gray. Certain ones I like different companies. That's why I say, you know, I'm very loyal to the companies that I use. Like my cups, they all come from the same place. If I can't get something, I have one other person that I go to, and it's the same kind of stuff. Yeah, look at these, Polly. Look up there. Those are all cups that are done. There's a couple right there too, but those all belong to somebody. This bowl belongs to somebody. I just haven't. I'm getting ready to put epoxy on it now. There's a cup right there that is phenomenal. It just doesn't look like it right now because it's sanded. I'm getting ready to put epoxy on that too. That thing is phenomenal. It shifts like 16 different colors. It's so cool. But those cups up there, I'm looking across. The only one that belongs to... No, there's 2 or 3 up there that belong to somebody. The majority of them are for sale and waiting on their last coat of epoxy in case somebody wants their name on it or something like that. But the majority up there are not... They don't belong. I do that sometimes. Like this one glows in the dark. This one... But they're Hocus Pocus cups. This one does not, but it's super, super iridescent. This one is sold. So cute. Super cute. There's actually one that I haven't even put up yet. I don't know. I do things. This one's really cute. It says 'tis the season. And it's got leaves, autumn leaves, pumpkin latte, golden retriever. Super cute. Haven't even put it up yet. Nobody even knows I have it until right now. Same with that one. I don't know. I do stuff and then I kind of do a lot of stuff I throw them up for sale because I'll do things to show people kind of what something looks like together or whatever. Okay, give me a second because I just remembered that the epoxy is over there. Alright, so this is the process I'm going to do. It's a little different. So, this shift, this is going on there, and it's hard to explain, but it looks weird in here, but it shifts amazing on black. So, I'm going to do that. It's my own mix. It's a lot of different things. I don't know, I do that sometimes. I have these too that I haven't even done yet. It's super duper crazy glow in the dark. like glow stick or something like that. Alright, so this is a different process. This is kind of hand doing it. And this is normally when you put epoxy on something, it goes on, it's turning on the turner. But I am only using, looks like a lot, but it's not because I'm going to spread it. I'm only using this as like a glue coat. Adhesive, it's very, very thin. The epoxy is not thin, but my coat is going to be thin. Hopefully you can see. I don't have my laptop in here. It has to stay hot in here. And my other laptop that I don't use every day that always sat in here, the battery started to swell. So I had to take it out of here. I have a giant screen on the wall right here. But, I mean, it would have made more sense to bring my laptop in here so I could see the screen, but, you know how that goes. Alright, you want that sit for 1 second, and this epoxy, I hate to waste it. I'm going to go on that other cup, so hold on a second. Give me 1 second, because that can sit for a second. It's going to go on that one right there. I don't want to waste. I have the AC on in here, so it's epoxy loves heat. So my epoxy's not happy with me right now. So we're gonna heat it for a second. Wait till you see this cup come to life. It's crazy. What'd you say? Do I do craft fairs? You know, no. And everybody says I should, but I am just not that person. Don't forget, we live in Florida, and it's hot. Which means these craft fairs, most of them are outside, and you would be sitting in 100 degrees. So, I don't know, I'm not that people-y. It's weird, I know. I should do it. Everybody tells me that, but I just can't. The thing is, with these cups, they're so... people love them for being personalized. You can't personalize a cup at like a craft fair, you know what I mean? You can do it up to the point of, say, what I have up there on the shelves right now. But besides that, they won't get their name on it, nothing like that, unless I bring it home, cut all the vinyl for their name or whatever they want on there, a saying or whatever, and then do another coat or two of epoxy over the vinyl, so it would be a couple days before they got it back. And that's fine and all, except people love instant gratification. They don't realize that, the quality you're getting in something that somebody slaps, a simple... There are decals that are made for boats, because I make them, that you can technically get away with putting on one of them, like at a craft fair or something, but after a couple of weeks of them using the cup and washing it, that decal is going to look horrible and either fall off or it's going to just be destroyed. Equals, why you put epoxy over it. Hold on. So, it's a whole thing. I've had several people ask me, I hope you can hear me. I've had several people ask me to different events. People I know that are having events and stuff, but I just don't do that. I should, and maybe when the weather cools down, it might be a better idea. But it's also a lot to bring. This is a lot to bring. If you look at all those cups up there, that's a lot to bring, plus table, plus this, plus that, and you bring it, and you got to be real careful, because if if you drop it or whatever, it's a whole thing, and it's gonna be messed up, and I mean, it's just a whole thing. I know. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. All right, I'm gonna try to pull this off. This is not an easy thing. Weirdly, it seems like it is, but it's not. So, on black is difficult. It's the angle you hold it at. I hope my arm is not in the way. You don't want to go too heavy. Like I said, I'm not sure how well it shows up on there, but the shift in this is crazy. I'm just doing a little bit of a ombre here to bring it up. I want it to look a little more waterfall-ish. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta grab a piece of parchment paper, because that's another secret. I had a piece, I don't know what I did with it. Parchment paper is your best friend. Because epoxy is very sticky. Up here, very sticky. But, I don't know if you can see. But you see all the pieces, I don't know if you can see them sticking up. But, if you lightly touch them, touch it with, careful not to get the top. But all you're doing is gently pushing down any pieces that are sticking up. And it's not a perfect thing. There'll still be some sticking up. But it's a lot easier when you go to put epoxy on, which will be tomorrow. This cup will transform and look fantastic. For now, let me see if I can turn the... I don't know how to turn the flash on while you're live. Well... No, not enable flash. I don't know if you can tell just how many colors this turns, but it's a super holographic iridescent effect that the top will be matte and the bottom will be matte. Very cool. So that's that for now. I did that. I'm going to... I only have one more thing to do right now. We spent the entire day cleaning the shop. So... which is out. My shop. This shop is part of that shop. It's a 6-car garage out there that's also a shop. So... like I said, up there on the wall... all of those are for sale, and I have some surprises that I will be putting up tomorrow that I did today that no one knows about. And I'm so excited about it because they are so cute. Perfect Christmas. So cute. Like Christmas Eve stuff, could use them for all holidays. Super cute. So, actually, let me see. I'm actually going to do this bowl, but I have to... Hold on. I have 2 bowls over here that I have to do. This one These are weighted bowls, so as you can see the size difference, 30 ounce, 60 ounce. This one has jellyfish, sea turtles, jellyfish and starfish. It needs epoxy, and it has a black rubber ring that goes around it here when I'm done. But, and this one is dog paws. It's different colors. It's awesome. But I have to stick something underneath it to do it, so, a second. Hold on. There we go. I gotta find something to stick underneath here. And hold on. I just need it for now to be under there to prop it up so I can put epoxy on it. So let's see. See if I can do this here. Sorry, I'm trying to heat epoxy in a cold room. So let's see, we got these, this. Alright. Stick this underneath here. There we go. Pull it out so that you get a good level for now, and then I'll bring it down when I'm ready for it to be. Just make sure it's on there. Yep. Did I just see David in here? Is that Checks Cash David? Hey, David. I know. That's so funny that you say that, because I felt like that too. I walked away. I'm like, this is so boring. So what I'm going to try to do, just so you know, FYI, anybody that's in here, because it's hard for me to see the screen, but anybody that's in here, I'm going to try to do lives every day, updates on like the 2 cups I just did. I'll do a live tomorrow and update those. And I'm also doing a live tomorrow. With that live, I'm going to update the stuff I did tonight that I haven't showed you guys yet. Oh my god, so cute. Perfect for Thanksgiving and Christmas for gifts. Not super expensive, super cute, super personal, just really cute. And like I said before, all the cups above me up here are all for sale, with the exception of that one in the middle, the short white one on the bottom shelf. That one's sold. And all the way on the top right, the green frogs, that's Supernova's cup. And this bowl is hers. And she's probably got another cup here too. I don't know. She's always got stuff here. We've been friends for a really long time. So her stuff just kind of sits here until she's ready. But I don't know, I work on stuff, then I forget about it. I probably have, I don't know, 5 or 6 dog bowls stacked that I should probably do something with. Yeah. They're done as far as designs or colors or whatever, but I just haven't, this epoxy's not warm enough. Ugh. Turn that AC off for a second. I hate to do it, but It's also really annoying to listen to because I'm not used to it. Not in here. I only put that in here when it's super hot. And it gets stuffy in here, but it's funny because as soon as I leave this room, I crank the heat fans up because it just makes my epoxy level out a lot better. So this will get this coat and another one tomorrow. Let me see if I can do this. I'm not used to having to stand up for this stuff, so. Give me a second. I'm terrible at live because I forget to talk. I'm so focused on what I'm doing to make sure that everything is doing the right thing because you got a lot going on. You got the turner, you got the epoxy, you got the temperature in the room. Everything has to be right, or else it's just gonna it could ruin it. But at this stage, it makes more work for me if it's not right and level because I will have to go through and sand and take the chance that you could possibly sand an edge or something and ruin the entire design. So it's like a whole process. So I'm going to actually bring this down because this is so against everything I usually do. So, give me 1 second. I'm going to move you this way so you can see. See if I can do it. Nope. As you can see, this bowl needs to turn freely, and the post that I put this bowl on, I wasn't thinking, and it's really short. If it was longer, it would make it a lot easier for me, but for some reason I wasn't thinking about it. So I put it on the short one, and then thought of it after the fact, and if I try to switch it now, it's not a good idea. I could, while the epoxy's still super wet, but then I gotta go in and fix everything I touched. Because it's all gotta be super smooth. To have a glass finish. It's not that simple as you just throw it on there and it does that. It doesn't. You have to keep smoothing and keep finding little spots. You can just feel them when they're not right. And you have to fix them. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Making sure that the corners and the bottom, because I'm hoping tomorrow I can put the black rubber thing on the bottom of this. If it smooths out perfectly and no spiders or anything decide that they want to live in the epoxy for a minute, which is really annoying, then that will be good to go tomorrow. Well, not good to go anywhere. Good to, they take 72 hours to cure. Hold on. Heat gun that I don't want to blast you with. I'm not sure how loud that is, but I don't want to not know when it's super loud. So yeah. What I'm going to be doing is lives. I'll still post shorts and videos, but I think it's important to keep the process, the actual process. I think people like to see, well, I know they do because they tell me, they like to see how things are made. I really haven't done one yet, start to finish, where I actually take it out of the box as raw stainless steel and go sanding it and prepping it and priming it and painting it and all that, because it takes so long. Every step takes a while, so it'd be a really long. I would have to do it in the midst of doing other things, which is what I normally do, and then remembering to go, do the rest. while I'm in the middle of doing 8 other things, because that's kind of how it works with me. Because, you know, my family needs something, whatever the case may be. All right, so that will turn overnight. The other two will, this one will, they both sit overnight. In the morning, I will clear coat that, like a clear enamel coat, just to seal the inks in. Same thing with that one. And then I will epoxy them and all that. I will go live tomorrow with the next parts of the process. And I think that's how I'm going to switch things up a little bit. And I'm going to do that. I have a big order coming in. She already told me today. I've got some of the stuff out for it, but I haven't started it yet because it's not paid for yet. Although it's people I know. It's actually my vet. So that's, I think, 10 different cups. They're all different, same size, but every single one is different. So that'll be cool. They're all different colors. Some are glitter, some are not. Some are metallics, some are color shifting, all with their logo. So it'll be really cool. So maybe, because I'm doing 8 at once, I'm trying to finish these, clean this off, which I already did. It doesn't look like it, but I did. And you see that wood turner that all that stuff is sitting on. That's actually, it turns 4 at a time, and I have 2 of those. I have all the separate ones too, and they're all under there. There's the other one. So I'm probably gonna put that second one up here and turn all 8 at the same time and just do them step by step. So I think I might do it with that. I think I might do a live with the progress. So like progress lives. So people can actually see the processes and stuff. So that would be kind of cool. Besides that, like I said, there's those. I don't know what more. Like I said, there's Halloween ones up there and all that. Some that glow in the dark. It's all different. You know, they're all different things. So, I don't know. They just sit there till I think of something. That one's actually really cool. That Jack Skellington one. The bottom glitter, which you can't really see very well. But the whole thing is sparkly. But the bottom glitter actually glows green in the dark. Just the bottom. Just that ombre. Super cute cup. Just different things I think of. So, that's it for now. Make sure your notifications are on for my channel for all. Because my lives are going to pop up now. I'm going to try to do them at least once a day. They might not be long. Little bit here and there. Depends on what I've got going on. But starting Monday, like I said, that'll be those 8 plus others. So there'll be a day where I'm going to bang out a bunch of these too. Let me show you what I mean. So, all right, hold on. So, over here is my raw inventory. So that's all brand new, still in the box. Kind of doesn't look like a lot now that I look at it, but it is. Each shelf is, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 back. They go by size. The colored box, well, the greens are glow in the dark, all kinds of different stuff. It's a wine bottle set down there. There's 2 dog bowls right there that are already done, but just I haven't done anything with them yet. But those up there, all those white boxes are all dog bowls. Still raw in the boxes. And then that box all the way to the right is those big feed buckets, the stainless steel feed buckets that you saw me do for the show dogs several times in the past year. They were purple and rose gold. And those belong to her. And through the show season or whatever, she will message me and say, hey, I need this many more bowls, this many more dog bowls, which are on top in plastic. And then this many buckets. The buckets are huge. And then that's what, Hold on. That's what this is for. Uncle Tom built this. See that burnt wood thing on the top there? That holds, is it 8 buckets? The things are off right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holds 6. So the pole comes out here, bucket sits out here, and each one of them has a power supply. He built the whole thing. We just keep it out here because it's really big. But besides that, all empty boxes. But this is actually for that order. This is stacked raw cups that I haven't touched yet. These I haven't posted yet. I need to. They're super cute. I just took pictures of them. Gold leopard, black and gold, ombre, upside down ombre, black and gold. They're for someone to say, hey, I want this on it, or I want my name on it, or whatever. These are 3 dog bowls right here. Again, I did the design on them. They're not for anybody. I put them aside because I've been busy. So that's about it for now. More tomorrow. Like I said, make sure your notifications are set to all. I'm having a hard time. Like I told you guys, I got demonetized over a petty person I don't know who it is, but YouTube does. And it's another channel creator that / is a subscriber of mine. They did tell me that part. Really cool of you. Whoever you are. Idiot. But it's okay. So make sure you subscribe, all notifications. That way you'll see everything come up. And more tomorrow. Thank you for coming.